Hey, you guys. So I'm back again with another message from the Lord. This particular message, God said the stronghold has been removed. God has me in the book of Ruth. I told you guys, God has me going through different chapters in the Bible. In this particular chapter, He has me in the chapter of the book of Ruth. And I asked God the other day when He told me to start the book of Ruth. Well, actually, last night, I'm like, God, why am I in the book of Ruth? And God was like, because Ruth went from owning the field. Ruth went from working in the field to owning the field. Ruth went to being in dismay, or what we would call broke, busted, and disgusted, right? To being able to walk into a very plentiful and harvest year, her harvest season, right? By marrying Boaz. So God is saying the stronghold has been removed. Um, and in order for Ruth to get to her blessed place, in order for Ruth to be get to her place where she can meet Boaz, she had to go from one place to another. Meaning that she had to leave things behind and follow Naomi in order to get to her place of harvest, in order for her to get to being um, a place where she was a worker in the field to a place where she was to a place where she owned the field. And God is saying the stronghold has been removed. Um, if Naomi would have stayed, if Naomi and Ruth would have stayed in their old land and would never went to the land where Boaz was at, they would have been in the poverty. They would have been struggling, and they had to remove themselves from that environment. And the reason why God is saying the stronghold has been removed, because God has removed you out of a lot of toxic environments, out of a lot of environments that was keeping a stronghold on you, that was keeping you in bondage, that was keeping you stagnant, that was blocking you from getting to your next. God confirmed this to me in a dream last night because He showed me like a big old camper. Like the campers, the big old campers that you can drive to go camping with, and it was blocking a road. It was blocking the road, and clearly, um, as I began to get close to the camper began to move out the way so I can get by or just clear the path that it was blocking. And I was pondering on that. I'm like, God, why would you show me a camper blocking a road like that and then a camper moving out the way um, so people can go through? And God let me know, and He confirmed today that the stronghold has been removed. Even though you might not see it in the physical yet, it has been removed in the spiritual realm. And it's only a matter of time where you are going to walk into your blessed place, where you are going to walk into your place of harvest, right? And you're going to walk into working from working into the field, from owning the field. You about to leave the pit to enter into the palace. So God is saying the stronghold has been removed. And a lot of these strongholds might have been family members, might have been people that were close to you, that were attacking you when it comes to your finances, that were attacking you when it comes to your business, that were attacking you when it comes to the decisions and stuff that you make. You have to understand that we have a lot of people who wants to keep God's children in bondage. We have a lot of people that wants to have some type of sense of control, especially over someone that they are intimidated of. If I can control you, if I can have some type of influence on you that to keep you in a certain position, you won't be a threat to me. And a lot of people might have been around might have looked at you as a threat. But now that God has elevated you to a new position, or is elevating you to the point to where they can no longer block you, that those strongholds have been removed because God has cut the cord when it comes to the sense of you being attached to these people. Now the stronghold, like I said, you guys have been removed. Now you will be able to go on freely what God has called you to go on and be able to reach the place in which God has called you to reach. But a lot of the reasons why you guys, like I said, have been stagnant because it has been things that were close to you blocking you from reaching your next. And like I said again, y'all, the stronghold has been removed. Um, Take this message back to God and confirm. I know a lot of God's children in this season, in this hour, is in a season of transition. We are in a season of waiting for our next um, assignment, or waiting for the next instruction for God for us to move. But God is saying that the stronghold has been removed. And a lot of you guys, like I said, y'all been having issues with your finances. Y'all been having issues with trying to find a job that you want, or start the career, or start the business. And God is saying that stronghold in this season, in this hour, has been removed. People gonna have to watch you eat. People will watch you eat. And a lot of God's children, He's gonna bless, because you're not just doing this for you. You are praying prayers as far as, God bless me so I can be a blessing to someone else. Thank you, Holy Spirit. When Ruth was out there working in the field, she just didn't think about herself when she was gathering grain and food. She was thinking about Naomi. Whatever extra that she had when she gathered in the field, she shared with Naomi. She wasn't doing that just for herself. She was doing that because she also wanted to be a help and a blessing to her mother-in-law. And reason why God is going to bless you guys abundantly, because you're not doing it just for your own personal self, your own personal or selfish self gain. You are doing this because you want to be a blessing to God. You want to be a blessing to the ones that are around you. You want to be a blessing to the kingdom. And that's why you guys are really going to enter into a place of abundance, because God sees your heart. God sees your heart. The first time Boaz seen Ruth in that field, he seen her heart and her heart posture, which made him be so kind to her. And God sees that about you. That's why God has allowed the people to disconnect themselves from you. That's why God has allowed the people to walk away from you, because they were holding on to you, being a stronghold to you and causing you to not enter into your next. But now that these people are no longer around, now that the stronghold has been removed, you are going to walk into what God has called you to walk into. God couldn't bless you with these people around, because they were already doing malicious things behind your back. They were already going to sorcery, trying to find out information about you, trying to find out where God is taking you, or God has actually shown them point blank where He's going to take you, and they got jealous and they couldn't handle it, so they had to distance themselves from you. I had that happen to me before. So now that these people are removed, which people can be strongholds. I want y'all to understand that people can be strongholds. So now that these strongholds have been removed, now that these people are out the way, God can usher you into what He has really promised you. God can usher your harvest in. God can usher you into your marriage. God can usher you into your career and cause your business and stuff to flourish. Cause your field to be overflowing and prospering and healthy. A healthy harvest, right? That ties into the message, the healthy harvest. Now God can do what He has said that He's going to do. Now He can deliver on His promises, because the stronghold has been removed. All right, so I love you guys. I pray that you all have an amazing day. Again, take this message back to God and confirm. Test the spirit by the spirit. But God is saying for His children, the ones that you are feeling like, okay, God, why am I being removed from this, that person? It's because He's removing the stronghold so He can bless you. All right, so I love you guys. I pray that you all have an amazing day, and I will chat with you all later.